Simple plans do not always mean better plans. Our primary focus is acquiring GOTBACKUP product users as either customers or as resellers. There's a 75% allocation. That's unheard of. Extremely powerful for us to be able to put into play here at GOTBACKUP. So don't sweat the details. Focus on the benchmarks. They're far more important than the details. So what are those 4 benchmarks? Well, think of the word copper. Just repeat it. Copper, copper, copper. The first benchmark is where you're going to enroll one person on your left, one person on your right. That will allow you to hit the copper rank. The second benchmark is to repeat that same step. So you would have 2 on your left, 2 on your right. The third benchmark is to build a user enrollment tree of 25 or greater. How do you accomplish that? By assisting those teammates to hit copper in addition to yourself. And the fourth benchmark is to personally enroll 10 or more users. Teach duplicating these 3 benchmarks to all of your teammates. Let's break this down. Benchmark number 1, hitting the copper rank yourself. The first point is you must be active. Active means that you are a personal user of the GOTBACKUP subscriptions, or you personally have enrolled 1 or more customers that are users. Everybody's got to be current on their subscription. And then we focus on the enrollment. 1 to your left team and 1 placed to your right team. In benchmark number 2, we're just repeating the copper process. So you have 2 that you've personally enrolled on your left and 2 that you've personally enrolled on your right, with everybody being active. Benchmark number 3, build a user enrollment tree of 25 or greater. How are you going to do that? Teach and assist your teammates to reach copper. But it's important to understand that we have 2 different types of trees. One is an enrollment tree. The other one is a 2-team tree. The enrollment tree are those people that you enroll, the people they enroll, and so forth. Whereas the 2-team tree is the user enrollment tree that you've created and your teammates have created, plus any spillover that may have occurred from other members of your sales organization. Let's look at this graphically. On the left side of your screen, you see yourself with blue arrows pointing at those people that are users that you've personally enrolled. Some of them are customers, some of them are resellers, but they're also users. And you can see underneath that they have enrolled people and their people have enrolled people. That would represent your user enrollment tree. You want to get that to 25 or greater. The image on the right is your 2-team tree. It would include everybody from your user enrollment tree that are resellers, but it's also going to include those that spill into your organization if you do receive that. Now, spillover is not guaranteed, but from time to time, people do receive spillover. Benchmark number 4, personally enroll 10 or more product users. Assist everybody to teach the 3 other benchmarks every single time that you enroll somebody new. Now, before we go forward, remember, this is a powerful plan. We need to talk about an income disclosure statement, critically important. The company's going to take all steps, short-term and long-term, to be compliant. The company's not going to make income claims. They're not going to publish income models. They're not going to create theoretical examples. They're only going to provide accurate, factual calculations. They're not going to publish a reseller's overall income. So as the company does, so should the field. Now, you will find the company will publish an income disclosure statement on our site. It'll be on the outside time frame, maybe 18 months, because it'll be an audited document once we have 12 months of data from this compensation plan. So at that point in time, we will rely on the income disclosure statement, and we will be required to share that with every reseller candidate. But in the meantime, rely on the company produced collaterals, and for now, this specific video. Remember, this is powerful, a payout allocation of 75%. Here's the GOTBACKUP comp plan. It exists completely on this one specific slide. We're going to break this down to make it easy to interpret. Income center number 1. are your customer acquisition bonuses. Remember, that is the focus of what we do. So the very first month that we have personally enrolled a customer or a reseller who actually buys the GOTBACKUP cloud storage product, there's a 200% commission on that monthly fee, 50% on the $99.97 annual. Any other product, VIP, Enterprise Solutions, and other future offer subscriptions, it's 25%. Let me pause for a second and point this out. These customer acquisition bonus percentages are like getting a year's worth of a bonus off of the very first month that a payment has been processed for any of these products. Then the customer acquisition bonus on customers only, people that are not resellers, they're just users of the product, they did not pay the $20 one-time reseller fee, is 25% on all your personally enrolled and their subsequent orders. Income Center number 1 has proven to be powerful. It will continue to be powerful. As we advance, it's important to understand that GOTBACKUP provides a 2-team user bonus plan. We pay all team bonuses on users from both the left and the right teams. We have 7 bonuses we're going to introduce you to that create income from users on both the left and the right teams. Let's break down Income Centers number 2, 3, and 4. Income Center number 2 are your Tier 1 cycle bonuses. Those participating in Tier 1 would be those that hold the active rank of copper, silver, or gold. And a cycle bonus is created, as we do currently, with 4 sales on one team, 2 sales on the other. That triggers a cycle bonus. The great thing about doing a calculation this way is there's no income cap because everything is budgeted and allocated for this specific bonus. The same thing with Income Center number 3, which is your Tier 2 cycle bonuses. Those that hold an active platinum rank or a higher rank above platinum participate in the Tier 2 cycle bonuses. Same way of calculating a single cycle, 4 sales in one team, 2 on the other. The result, though, is higher cycle bonuses in Tier 2 than what those would experience in Tier 1. No income cap again because it's all budgeted. Income Center number 4, a cycle match bonus schedule. You begin to participate and earn cycle matches once you achieve the Sapphire rank or higher. The cycle match bonus is where you earn from the earnings of your personally enrolled what they earn in their cycle bonuses, either in Tier 1 or in Tier 2. The great thing is you could earn up to $20,000 monthly off of each reseller that you personally enroll and their earnings from the cycle bonuses. This is awfully compelling, but let's move forward. Income Center number 5, rank bonus pools. These are bonus pools, revenue sharing bonus pools that are equally split amongst all of those other resellers that achieve the same rank. It begins by achieving the Sapphire rank or higher. The company's going to set aside 9% of its overall collected revenue. It's going to divide that into 9 1% revenue sharing pools. 1% for Sapphire, 1% for Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, the whole way up to Black Diamond. They each get 1%. And those that have an active achieved rank of those specific different ranks will split equally that 1%. Thus, our bonus pools will never be diluted the way that they are in many compensation plans. Let's now move into new territory. Why is it that we can do the prior 5 profit centers and still be able to do the next 3? Again, a 75% allocation, unheard of in the industry of networking. All plans, as a reminder, they look like a foreign language to the experts and to the novices. So we go into Income Center number 6, generational bonuses. Generational bonuses where you could actually earn income up to 10 generations in depth and unlimited generations in width. To begin benefiting by the generational bonuses, This would be inclusive of those that reach the active gold rank or a higher rank and all the revenue that comes out of any generation. It's inclusive of paying out on both your right and your left legs, including any and all spillover revenue. You will find that while the percentages are not published in this specific grid or on this video, all 10 generations will have an equal percentage that is allocated for payout amongst every single one of the generations. So let's take a look at this specific image. You can see it's a bit lopsided. See how one leg is significantly bigger than the other leg. So have you ever heard, if you've been a part of a company that's got a two-team structure, have you ever heard somebody say, well, so what? I got this big leg. I'm not getting paid on the big leg. The question you ask yourself is this you? So what if you were a gold? You might get paid on all or much of that big team, including the spillover, by hitting the gold or a higher rank. This is why the 25 or greater user enrollment tree benchmark number 3, is key, because it will allow you to now start earning bonuses on generations of gold or higher ranks. This becomes a very clear path to reliable, dependable income. So as we go back to the image, yes, we still see a very large leg on the right side of your screen as you face the screen, but now you've built yourself up into a gold rank. And yes, you've contributed to both the right leg and you've contributed maybe more to the left leg, but you worked your way up to gold. That now allows you to start earning on generations of gold or higher ranks. This is awfully compelling, to say the least. So to assist all of you, to make it really simple, we're going to provide for you a grid, a tracking grid that you can put your name in. You'll see the terms in the small print up top on what it takes to achieve gold. You'll place the people that you personally enroll along the top, and then underneath them, the people that maybe they've enrolled, the people that they've enrolled, and such, so you can track exactly what it takes to reach gold. And as an example, we will also provide you this specific illustration of a grid where an individual would have done what was necessary to achieve the gold rank. This will be very self-explanatory, but focus on that first, second, and third benchmark, as well as the fourth. Because now we dive into income center number 7, dynamic compression. Dynamic compression allows you to continue to earn 10 generations deep, unlimited generations in width. It begins by achieving the sapphire or higher rank, the generations payout on both the right and the left leg. It includes all spillover. But in a nutshell, your earnings are triggered because of what the lesser ranks leave on the table. You see, the only thing that I've ever known in life that motivates people that are not naturally motivated is fear of loss. And if somebody's leaving money on the table, this becomes a very driven ability to aspire to grow in rank, because it's going to be paid to the very first upline qualified rank above those people that have left income on the table. This is as powerful of a bonus as exists. As we take a look at this illustration, it may not sink in right away, but let's focus on those 3 red arrows. The one on the far left is pointing at you. You've achieved the gold rank. You can see the word you inside of there. As a gold rank, when you look at the grid, it enables you to earn on 3 generations of gold. Your position begins generation 1. You can see that there are 3 arrows. That would encompass a gold's 3 generation payout. But you have seen golds that have started to mature into your 4th, your 5th, your 6th, your 7th generation in this illustration. So the computer is going to look at your 4th generation and say, what is the first person who holds a rank above your rank that can get paid on the 4th generation? Well, that would be a sapphire. So that the percentage of your income based off of the revenue from that 4th generation is now going to get paid out to the first qualifier above you. You can see you've got a 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. Well, sapphire is not eligible to get paid on 5, 6, or 7 generations. So the computer will continue to track upwards, and it finds a triple diamond. And you can see those 3 green arrows pointing to that triple diamond, who's not only going to get their 9 generations, but they're going to actually pick up the dynamic compression from those 3 extra generations that you may have left on the table. But understand, the triple diamond gets paid 9 generations. So if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see a green arrow going all the way to the top, because the red, blue, and black diamonds can pick up a 10th generation of dynamic compression. And thus, you can see how dynamic compression works. And when this sinks in, we will turn heads. Income center number 8. Earning up to 4% on your greater leg revenue. I'm not going to take the time to go through the formula. It's in black and white. You'll be able to see this when you pause the slide and watching this video again, or if you happen to print out these slides. But in turn, calculate the possibilities. Calculate the possibilities. When you begin to do so, you'll realize that this is a bonus, a proven formula that is strong enough to attract anybody from any level of education and any level of income who wants to make a run at building a network marketing business and acquire tons and tons of users of the GOTBACKUP product. When this sinks in, again, it's going to raise eyebrows and gain the attention of people who are looking at this compensation plan and having a big wow factor. We've covered a lot, and understand, as I've mentioned a couple times, all plans are going to look like a foreign language to the experts as well as the novices. So now we move into your rank grid. I'm only showing you half of the grid here. Why? Because I want to point out how important those 4 benchmarks happen to be. We take a look at benchmark number 1, achieving copper, 1 left and 1 right. You can see that as the first qualifier under placement. Then in addition to that, what you'll find is the second benchmark is to repeat it again. The reason we want you to repeat it again is look at the gold. From gold, platinum, sapphire, and all the ranks above it, your placement requirement is 2 left and 2 right, even at the highest rank. That's it. The third benchmark is having a personal enrollment tree of 25 or greater. So if we go look at gold, we can see that you can see that number 25. And you can also see the qualifier that you can account up to 50% maximum of that 25 from any single line of enrollment. That's why the word 25 or the number 25 is so important. Then you take a look at the fourth benchmark, having 10 or greater personal enrollments of active paid users of the product, whether they are a customer or they happen to be a reseller with an active paid membership. That's going to help you hit the qualifier for platinum, sapphire, and emerald. So those 4 benchmarks will bring you all the way to almost the 50% mark of all of the ranks that are available in the GOTBACKUP compensation plan. And when we add in the rest of the rank grid, you'll see that if you continue to repeat those 4 benchmarks, it's going to allow you to grow and grow and grow in rank achievement. Because even if you take a look at the highest rank in the company, Black Diamond, and you look at the 2 middle columns that say number of copper per line of enrollment, it's all based on replicating that core rank of copper. And in the Black Diamond, to reach the top of the comp plan, it's 10 coppers in 10 different lines of enrollment. In my 32 plus years of network marketing, I have seen companies that have created so many obstacles to reach the top of their comp plans, but yet in this, we've made it simple. So that if you engage in this business, if you're consistent, if you stay the course, that opportunity exists for you to move all the way to the top of the compensation plan, regardless of your level of experience in this industry. We are awfully excited about how we've been able to structure and financially model a comp plan that allows everybody equal opportunity. So those 4 benchmarks are key. Focus on those today. Focus on them in the future. Reaching gold, we're going to give you the tracking sheet, as well as in your back office, you're going to see a ribbon at the bottom of your page that's going to allow you to track your progress in the comp plan. And it is a really cool tool that the company has developed. Focus on the benchmarks. They're far more important than the details. At the end of the day, as we conclude this introduction, what I do know is that this business is based off of sound fundamental principles and real distribution. Unlike anything else that I've seen in network marketing since 1997, this is the first time that I have witnessed a product or service being delivered by a network marketing company that has an instant value proposition. No promotional activity, strictly real distribution with a retention rate in excess of 93%. That ability for you to grow a business sits in front of you. Take advantage of our compelling product and take advantage of our compelling compensation plan.